Welcome back, guys, to Let's Play the Black Cauldron. Last we left, we had escaped the castle very bravely. We got the magic sword. We rescued a damsel in distress named Princess Elenwy and also a bard named Fludor Flam. And we're also dying of thirst right now. If I don't get water very soon, I am going to die. So the first order of business is to get water. I actually would have stayed in the castle a little longer and explored the other rooms had I had enough water. I'm not going to drink that water. Like the green water, the swamp water kills you. But there should be some nice fresh water around here somewhere. Just gotta wander around long enough to find it. So yeah, we went to the castle. All was well. We escaped. I am going to go back to the castle later on in the game. I can't find the water. This is not good. Let me go down here, actually. But I won't spoil that reason why. You can no longer continue due to dehydration. Died of thirst. Try drinking water occasionally next time. So I'm gonna have to be a little quicker with finding this source of water. Sorry, Taran, you have failed in your quest. The Horned King now has the Black Cauldron, and evil rules Prydain. So let's try that again. Gonna have to be a little quicker this time. I think I could do it. I think I have enough time. It's just a matter of taking the quickest route to the source of water. If I didn't have these trees to walk around, it'd be a little easier, of course, but they can't make the game easy for you. Yeah, so we rescued Princess Elenwy. She basically just left me there. She just snuck through a hole that I couldn't fit through and left me there. We also rescued Fludor Flam, the bard, who seemed like a pretty nice chap, but he also left me there. He gave me a harp at least. I can't play it though. Kind of wish I gave that. Oh, here we go, water. Oh, I just ate more food from the food wop. That's okay. I don't think it ever runs out. Fill this water flask up. Nice. Let's drink. The water from your flask tastes delicious. Ah, life-giving water. Nectar of the gods. Taran can feel strength and renewal flowing through him. Little tribute to Paw, who did some of my favorite Let's Plays. Just kind of inspired me to do this one, actually, Paw. So I have you to thank for that. Let's fill this up again. Nice. Nice water. Okay. Paw, if you don't know Paw, you probably know. If you're seeing my video, you've seen Paw's videos. But if you don't, he did a really awesome Let's Play of King's Quest V, which is another game I remember from my childhood. It was hilarious. It was really. I mean, the game in itself is just hilarious. It's just so easy to make fun of, and voice acting is really bad. Ooh. What manner of creature is this wandering nearby? Oh, I get to do Gurgi's voice again. Hello, Master. Durd is still Taran's friend for life. Good old Gurgi. He does get annoying after a while, but I don't mind him. Hello, Gurgi. How's my old friend? At least he comes to visit me every once in a while, not like the other two saps that I rescued. Or Henwen. Never get to see her again either. Yeah, I was calling Henwen a he in the beginning of the game. It's not that I don't know that Henwen's a she. I've always known that. It's just, I guess she reminds me too much of that pig from Charlotte's Web, who was a he. Where the hell is this? Where the hell am I going? I have the sword. I'm supposed to go to the witch's house. Where is that? Dalbin. He always says the same thing. Where the hell am I? Am I behind a tree? Alright, let's get out of here. Come on. Get some things done. Not fastest. Fast speed should do. Back here. I'm gonna die of thirst again if I don't get to where I'm supposed to go. Okay, I think I'm going the right way now. Yep. More of a marsh. Alright. I think I still have some magic dust. Yeah. All right. Should I do their voices again? Yeah, why not? It's fun. Ribbit. The light keeps falling. A shrieking voice pierces the air. What's going on here? Who are you releasing our guests like this? Perhaps you should join them. Orwin, Ordu, and Orgok appear to be more than mildly upset with your thoughtlessness. They prefer to keep their formerly human guests in that chest. I am Taran, assistant pig keeper of Caradolbin, the mystic. He has sent me on a quest to recover the evil black cauldron, which is missing from his land. Dalbin thought that you might have this cauldron. If so, I only hope that you would be kind enough to give it to me, in the name of the great Dalbin. Silly little pig boy, Orwin responds with a cackle. You know little of the ways of witches. We never give anything away. We only bargain. The truth is, we may have no cauldrons, we may have a cauldron, or we may have the cauldron. But you needn't worry, because you'll never know, since you'll be a frog. Oh, did they just say, since you'll be a frog? Yep, that's what they said. Alright, so, obviously, none of the other stuff I had worked. I didn't try the harp. Did they want the harp? Fludor Flam's harp probably sounded beautiful in his hands, but not in yours. Alright, so they don't want that. I gotta give him the sword, as much as I don't want to part with it. Here, you say, I offer you my most prized possession, a sword with magic so powerful it once belonged to the good king who built the great castle, which the Horned King has taken over. Thank you, Taran, says Ordu. This is exactly what we want. Now step outside with us, and you may have your black cauldron. Orwin laughs. Now you have the black cauldron you have been seeking, but it won't do you any good. There's only one way to stop the evil power of the black cauldron, duckling, croaks Orgok. A living being must jump into the cauldron of its own free will. Unfortunately, anyone who does will never emerge alive again. Ordu cackles. Now you've lost your magic sword and have the cauldron, but there's nothing you can do to destroy it. Farewell, Taran, screeches the witches, and there's nothing you can do. Now that the Gwythent has seen the black cauldron... Let me save here. There's actually... You can jump into the cauldron and end the game right here. But it's not the good ending, obviously. Even though you attack the black cauldron with great force, your efforts fail. It seems totally immune to your efforts. You can't even make a dent in its harsh black shell. Too late. I guess maybe you can. I thought you could. I thought that was one way to win. Alright, maybe I was just too slow. So, the Gwythent has the black cauldron again. The Gwythin has taken your cauldron and carried it off over the Eagle Mountains in the direction of the Horned King's castle. So, once again, we have to go to the Horned King's lair. And, so we were just there, but now we get to go back. But that's good because this time we'll get to do the things that I wasn't able to do last time I was in the castle. I'll be able to explore the upper floors, and there's actually another way into the castle other than sneaking in that thing. There's another more difficult way, but kind of fun. It's like, it's challenging, but it's fun. So let's navigate our way through these rocks again, and we'll go up there. You made it! Alright. You grab the rope and hang on tightly. Don't look down because the rocks are far below you. You successfully climb the rope and stand up on a narrow ledge. You are on a narrow ledge with a sheer drop beside you. Alright, let's slow it down again. And we'll save back to the castle. Okay, here we go, climbing these rocks. Dooby 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 Oops. Okay. We'll make that mistake again. Scoodly-dee-doo, skeedly-doodle-doo, fibby-dibby-doo, scoodly-diddly-dee, climbing up the walls, climbing up the castle walls, beedly-beedly-bee, dibbity-bitty-bitty, skiddy-diddly-dee-bitty, dibby-dibby-dibby-dibby-dee. Forgot to save again. Skiddly-doodly, skit-scat-skiddly-doo, scoodly-diddly-dee, skiddy-bitty-bee, biddly-dee-dee, climbing up the walls, climbing down the walls, climbing onto the ledge. Gonna save my game, so that if I fall, I won't have to start from the other ledge. Oh. Scroodly-doodly-dee, scroodly-doodly-doo, dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, screedly-dee-dee-dee, doodly-dee-dee-doo, fodly-fodly-fee, fodly-fodly-flump. Yay! You wonder if you will find the Black Cauldron inside the Horned King's castle. This time I'm gonna go a different way. Actually, I guess you can't. You used to be able to walk up the other side, but the lightning frightens you and makes you wish you were back in Caer Dallben. Well, you're not, kid. Alright, another narrow place to walk. So I'll do my narrow walking song again. Diddly skiddly, foodly foodly fee, feedy feedy fee, foodly foodly foo. Tick tick tick, stoddle a doodle a daw, doddle doddle a fart, doddle doddle a pee pee. Dee 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 dee. Poodly poodly poo, peedly peedly pee. Beedly more spell. Skiddy biddy, feedly foodly foo. Skiddy, diggity fiddly dee dee diddly dee. Okay. Diddly scoodly. Toddle doodle diddle toddle dee skip skit skiddy. My little Popeye impression. Scroodly dee, scroodly doo, scroodly dee. I think if you walk on this side, you can see it. Yeah, this is the other. See, this side is nicer. That's why I like climbing the other rope, because you get like a little waterfall view. This narrow roadway leads to the Horned King's castle. Beware, this is a dangerous path to travel. No duh. Okay, so this is actually, if you swim this moat here, the vines covering the castle wall trail down to a ledge on the far side of the moat. Alligators patrol the murky waters. So let's save here. And I'm going to try to swim across. And they're all after me. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, oh. Get away, get away, get away. Shnikes. Alligators. Phew. That was too close for comfort. Telling me. Alright, so now we're back here. The castle guards are dropping stones. Watch out. There's only one castle guard. How is he dropping stones on me? Alright, so I gotta climb back up. You carefully place your fingertips and toes on the crevices as you scale the castle wall. So this is like a little arcade sequence here. And my throat is dry. Fortunately, I have plenty of water this time around, so I can explore the castle as long as I want. Now, it gets hairy when you get near the top here, because you don't know where the rocks are coming from. You cannot hold on to the smooth stones. And of course, I fall into the alligator-infested water. Chomp, chomp, good. Alright, so let's try that again. And my throat is dry again. That's actually the Gumby song. This is the Gumby theme song from the 1980s. There used to be a Gumby show on TV, and in the credits there was a song that sounded sort of like this. Since you've removed the vines covering the window, you could climb into the window. What's that? Since you removed the vines covering the window, you could climb into the window. So why are I not climbing into the window? Let me save here. There seems to be an old window there, but it's covered with thick vines. Oh, I think this is actually where I used the dagger. Gotta cut the vines. This dagger easily cuts through the vines. Cleverly, you slip through the forgotten window into the Horned King's castle. But you already said I could slip through it. Another glitch. I'm finding glitches all over the place. So now we're in the upstairs. You see the old window on the south wall where you entered. Uh-oh. Now this time I don't have the sword to protect me. That doesn't help now. Oh. Okay. Now, yeah, I remember you could leap off here. You're on the parapet of the Horned King's castle. It extends out over the castle moat. You could actually leap into the off the castle there. It was like another way of escaping, but I don't want to jump off yet because I have a mission. I have to get the Black Cauldron, and that would invalidate my mission if I just jumped off. Well, not invalidate, but just stop me from completing it. So looking down, you see the staircase goes down at least 2 floors. That's the same staircase that I was climbing when I was here before. But now I'm on the top floor. You're on the 2nd floor of the Horned King's castle. Your heart is racing. Alright. Now, I think in here, this is where you go if they captured the pig in the beginning. If the Gwython captures the pig, you go up here and you'll actually be able to see the Horned King. Ooh, that scared me. Music. This is the throne room of the evil Horned King. And his little friend, I forgot his name, little goblin pal.
Oh, sire, whines Creeper. Isn't it about time you tried your new cauldron?
Now, I think we can actually leap off here. Let me erase this. I'll call this Horn King. Oh! It's a good thing I saved in someplace else. Oh, I was taken back to the dungeon. On top of everything, they took all your belongings. That's what happens when you're curious. You'll stay in this dungeon until you rot, pig boy. Oh, you'll stay in this dungeon until you rot, pig boy. That's how he's supposed to talk. Whatever. But now I don't have anything. I have my magic word. You say firmly, but nothing happens. Can I open this rock again? Okay, good. So all is not lost. I guess I should get my stuff. I mean, that involves going back upstairs, unfortunately. Scary, scary, scary. I remember when we first had this game, this screen, when you walked upstairs, you would have to insert disc 2, because this was back in the old 5 1/4 inch floppy disk days, when the disc, the discs that were really floppy. They weren't like discs that were called floppy disks, but weren't floppy. And it was actually pretty. Well, what happened was our disc 2, when we bought it, didn't work. It was an error. We actually had to send it to Sierra. Mail it out to them, and they sent us a new disc. Okay, carefully watching over your shoulder, you open the closet door. Aha! You found your knapsack and all your missing belongings. That was one thing I didn't do last time, was look in there first. Let's grab it. Now, the Horn King is going to be doing his ceremony. Uh-oh. Good, I made it. He's going to be doing his little ceremony in that place. Ooh, I forgot to drink. Water, water. Don't want to die of thirst again. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, he does this little thing where he tries to bring all the skeletons back to life. Get away from me. Get away from me. Oh. And he does it in that room that we were overlooking before. So let's go back in there. And you examine the grate. It is merely resting against the wall. Ooh, there he is. Oh no, the Horn King is lowering a skeleton into the black cauldron. And he's bringing them back to life. A skeleton rises from the pile of bones and begins to march away. Yes, master. Hurry, Taran, there's no time to waste. This is actually where you can kill yourself and save the world. Oh, maybe not. Suddenly, Gurgi appears behind you.
Taran, stop! exclaims Gurgi. Don't jump in, awful cauldron! Great Master has many friends! Gurgi has no friends! Gurgi will give his life for his friend Taran!
Another skeleton has risen from the pile of bones. Gurgi, don't. Please stop. No, don't do it. No, please. Before you can stop him, Gurgi runs past you and leaps into the seething cauldron. Gurgi, no, please stop. I beg you. Your friend Gurgi has sacrificed his life for you. Tears come to your eyes as you remember your friend. Oh, boo-hoo, Gurgi killed himself. I feel bad. It actually is kind of sad, but I know what happened, so I'm not that sad. The cauldron begins to tremble violently and emits a frightful roar, shaking the castle to its very foundations. The Horned King is destroyed! The castle walls tremble and shake. Stones fall and pillars collapse around you. The force of the exploding cauldron throws you out of the Horned King's secret chamber and into the moat. You grab a piece of floating wood and hang on for dear life. Hold on tight, Taryn. Whee! So, this is pretty much the end, I think. I don't think I got a full score. I don't think I'm going to get it. I did get a full score the second time I beat it. I was using the hint book, I think. I was using, like, internet cheats or something. But I don't remember how to get it to full score in this game. I'm sure I missed some important things here and there. It's probably... begin to feel a little hungry. Whatever. Game's over anyway. And there's the Black Cauldron. Ooh, blue.
Well, young Terran, things are not working out as you expected, are they?
Cackle the witches.
Being a great hero is not all it's cracked up to be. Since you won't be using it, we've decided we want our cauldron back. Of course, we'll not steal it. We'll trade for it, Terran. We offer you this wondrous book containing all the knowledge in the universe. Trade the cauldron for this, and you'll be the wisest man in all Prydain.
I don't think I want it. It's like... But let me save, just in case. Choices. We'll see what happens. You take the Book of Knowledge and become the wisest man in all Prydain. For the rest of your life, you wonder if you made the right choice. You always miss your friend Gurgi, and wonder if you could have done better in your quest. We hope you've enjoyed your visit to Prydain, and your success with the Black Cauldron. You probably think you could have earned a higher score. Of course, there's an easy way to find out. Play the game again. Don't forget, if you make different decisions, the games will be different. We hope you'll try again and again. Alright. Well, obviously, that's the wrong choice. I mean, that's one ending, but it's not a very good ending. Let's hold out for something better. It's your choice, Assistant Pigkeeper. We won't wait all day, though. Forgot to do the voice.
If you don't want that, how about this? The pot of gold from the end of the rainbow. If you take this treasure, you will be the richest person in all Prydain.
Prydain, whatever. You take the pot of gold and become the richest man in all Prydain. You live out the rest of your life in luxury, but discover that money is not the ultimate answer to happiness. It does make life pretty good, though. You always miss your friend Gurgi and wonder if you could have done better in your quest. Gurgi wasn't that close a friend. I mean, yeah, he was a cute little guy, but he's just running around asking for munchings and crunchings. It wasn't that. Alright, let's try again. This time we'll hold out for the ultimate prize, which is our cute little friend, Gurgi. Hurry up, witches.
You drive a hard bargain, big boy. Here's your final offer. Give us the cauldron, and we'll give you back your friend, Gurgi.
You lift the lifeless body of your friend into your arms. 225, not bad. I only missed one little thing, I think. You hold Gurgi in your arms and long for the simpler days as an assistant pigkeeper. You miss Gurgi, and as the tears well up in your eyes... Wait, what's this? Gurgi, you're alive, you exclaim. Gurgi says,
Hello, master. Surely you have some munchings and crunchings for an old friend.
Yay, Gurgi's alive. Yippee. Oh, look how happy it is, walking into the sunset. La 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 la. So scoodly doodly doody doodly doo diddly diddly doo diddly diddly. So scoodly diddly doody scoodly diddly dee. We hope you've enjoyed your visit to Prydain and your success with the Black Cauldron. Yippee! Oh, look at Gurgi jumping up and down. Look at us, we look so goofy and weird because we're far away and pixelated. La da 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 da, breedy scoodly diddly dee. Congratulations, you've played a tremendous game. Scoodly dee diddly dee. Oh my god, look at his neck. Look at his neck. Oh, and Taran is just a line. He looks like the oblong father guy who has no arms and legs and just bounces along. The end. Okay, well, I guess that's a good time to stop. That's what Mad Hatter says. Start from the beginning, and when you get to the end, stop. So, I'm not going to replay the game, even though I know that I didn't get the highest score. Probably just missed something minor. I know there's other paths I could have taken, letting the Gwythin capture the pig. I think that's actually a better way to play the game, so if you ever decide to play it, let the Gwythin capture the pig and then go to the castle and rescue him. You'll get some better cutscenes, and I think the story flows a little better that way. See if you missed anything that I missed. If you know what I missed, please put it in a comment. I'd like to know. I'm not going to try it again, but I'd still be interested to know what I missed. So yeah, it's an old game, but I think it still holds up. I think a lot of the old games hold up because they were simple and straightforward. Didn't take forever to beat. Just good, straightforward games where you had to use your brain instead of your thumb reflexes. And I miss them. I'm glad that they're starting to make a comeback, these adventure games. So I'm hoping to play a few more new ones. I think the next game I'm going to do is a blind Let's Play of Quest for Glory 1. I've played all of the King's Quest games, all the Space Quest games, a lot of the Leisure Suit Larry games. But one of the only Sierra series I never played was Heroes Quest, which was eventually renamed Quest for Glory. But I'm going to try that, and I'm going to do a Let's Play of it. It's going to be completely blind. I don't know anything about the game. So it should be fun watching me, bang my head against the wall, trying to figure out the puzzles, make mistakes. So anyway, signing out. Hope you had a great time. The end.